Richard Mabey presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Wednesday, October 15th, 2025 at, check it out here, at 12:03, 3 minutes past high noon. Just watched the Waltons. It was the one where the couple on the mountain, the father, his son was killed in action, and because John Walton Sr. was on the draft board, this fellow that lives on Walton's mountain who lost his son is taking shots at Jim Bob. So it's a good episode. Very maybe reflective of how things were during World War II. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. So I have a load of towels in the washing machine right now, and I got to put them in the dryer. So just not feeling quite up to par today. I don't know what it is. Got the old Camp Levine shirt on today. The Camp Levine Boy Scout camp in eastern Pennsylvania. So yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I have a head cold and I'm not feeling too well today. So I might film a little more in the clubhouse. I got to go put the clothes from the washing machine in the dryer. I'm just kind of really I'm not feeling well at all today. So just want to touch base. I probably will just do a little spiel in the clubhouse later. So just not feeling up to par today. So all right, folks, be back later. But for you folks, it'll be in a blink of an eye. So, YouTube friends, I'm in the clubhouse. I've got had a lot of towels and washcloths and all. So I got a load of towels in the washing machine, towels and washcloths, and dish towels, and a load in the dryer. I've been reading the Bible, and I've been reading the book of Luke. So I'm not feeling well at all today. I'm not feeling well at all today, and going through. I have a couple photo albums here in the clubhouse I go through. I like the peace and quiet in the clubhouse. It gives me a chance to think, to contemplate, to pray, to go within myself, read the Bible, read a comic book, read a Man magazine. And this is a picture, an old picture of the Pequannock River that still runs through Lincoln Park. Now, the Pequannock River is confusing because it's also known as the Pumpton River. And the Pequannock River, or the Pumpton River, the Pequannock River meets the Passaic River just outside, just south, in Lincoln Park's borders, just in the southernmost portion of the town. So here's a picture. This is a legitimate postcard. This postcard is, I remember my dad saying this postcard's from the 30s. And so this is nearly 100 years old, this postcard. This is quite a collectible. I've seen these on eBay, not these old postcards from Lincoln Park on eBay, going for like $50, $60, $70 each. So they've become very collectible. There it is, the Pequannock River in Lincoln Park. Excuse me, this head cold. I have to take a break. Be right back. And now I'm back. I'm about halfway through. I was reading this comic book today. Batman and the Outsiders #1. Batman and the Outsiders #1 from, I gotta get glasses, December of 2007. This is quite a collectible. This is a highly collectible comic book. But look at that. Batman and the Outsiders #1. Batman and the Outsiders #1. So this is a highly... Now here's the thing, folks. This is going to be hard to believe. I found this comic book in the dollar bin at my local comic book store. So it pays, you know, he's got like 7 or 8 boxes of dollar comics. So if you have the time and patience to go through the dollar boxes, you'll come up with some gems. Like, look at this. Batman and the Outsiders #1. I mean, this is a highly collectible comic book. And I'm going to check on eBay what it's worth, but I mean, I paid it. Look, it's in near mint condition. It's in near mint condition for $1. And it came with a white backer board and a poly bag. You can't get it. So, you know, it pays if you go to the comic book store, you go to the comic book shows, and you see those dollar boxes, you know, comic books for $1. Go through them because you come up with some really good gems. I'm halfway through this. I'm halfway through it, but I'm gonna read more of it later this afternoon. Church is tonight, so we'll leave. Church is at 7, so we'll leave about 5:45. Sometimes it takes longer. And also, I've been reading this Mad magazine. I just read a little bit of Mad magazine. I love Mad magazine. So you know, I savor it. You know, it's like it's just like a gem, a diamond. You know, it's just a wonderful magazine. I love Mad magazine. So I don't know. I don't know quite if I should close now and then do my editing. I don't feel well at all. I have a terrible head cold. I think I'm gonna close. I'm going through stuff and I don't know what. This is a cassette tape of Gettysburg. Music from the original motion picture. So this is Gettysburg. Let me see if I take it out of I won't get that reflection. Gettysburg music from the movie. I think Ted Turner backed it, but it's a cassette. So I really want to listen to that sometime soon. I'm overwhelmed with things right now. I'm just, my to-do list is like a mile long. I'm trying to get organized, trying to get my Mad magazines. I don't have many comic books that I saved when I sold my comic book collection. But, you know, I try to get to the comic book store like once a month. And I don't spend a lot of money. I'll spend like $10, $15, and I focus on the dollar bins, you know, I try to get good deals from the dollar bins. So I got a sore throat, a head cold, I don't feel well. So, yeah, as I say, this is one of my dad's historical collection, the Quantic River, and you know, I have quite a bit of collectible stuff from Lincoln Park, and I don't know, I'm 72 years old. I got the hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, and I'm thinking about maybe maybe donating it to Lincoln Park Museum. I'm not sure, but it brings joy to my heart going through these, like when I find an old postcard. So, I'm being philosophical. Am I being selfish by keeping it until I pass away? Then if I had it organized, then when I pass away, my sister can just, give it to the Historical Society, and I can enjoy it till, my remaining time on Earth. But look at that. The Paquonic River in Lincoln Park. It's a great, it is still a great river. So, yeah, I'm going to close. I'm going to close. I'm not feeling all that well. And this way I can do my editing before I go to church, which is important. Yeah, I'm going to close. So, focus in on the dollar boxes. Focus in on the dollar boxes, I got the old St. Augustine hat on today. Focus in on the dollar boxes. You get good deals at comic book stores and comic book shows. So that's my tip for today. So, and I gotta wrap up this extension cord. This is driving. I gotta take the time and wrap it up and, make it, really neat looking. So, as always, thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off. Bye for now. So, YouTube friends, I just finished reading my Batman and the Outsiders comic book. #1, highly collectible, found in the dollar boxes, dollar bin. So I got in my comic book collection parade here in the clubhouse. I got the Batman and the Outsiders, Night Watchman, Quasar, the Avengers, Fantastic Four, and Mad Magazine. Alfred E. Newman, ready to go and join the fleet in Star Trek. So Mad Magazine, Fantastic Four, Avengers, Quasar, Night Watchman, and now Batman and the Outsiders, issue #1, highly collectible comic book. Okay, folks, that's all, folks.